A year ago, the Confederate flag flew at the South Carolina state capitol, and 17-year-old McDonald had been dead, shot 16 times by police in Chicago. The video of the shooting was not released, and no officers had been charged with a crime.
But today, the flag is down, and the police officer is being held accountable. In other places throughout the country, we wait and continue to work for justice, but we know in this movement moment, transformation is happening.
A lot can be transformed in a year. As Unitarian Universalists, we know that revelation is continuous, that new possibilities are always being revealed. In that spirit, we welcome you to 30 Days of Love 2016.
I'm Carey McDonald.
And I'm Elizabeth Nguyen. After a brief hiatus last year to allow room for the newly launched Climate Justice Month, we're back again to celebrate the 30 days between Martin Luther King Day and Valentine's Day, this time dedicated to intersectional racial justice.
So as we leap into this new year, two words come up for me: gratitude and wonder. Gratitude at the phenomenal movement building that has brought us to this moment, at the power of Black Lives Matter and Say Her Name and those messages of radical love and collective liberation. And wonder about all that might be possible in the coming year, things we might never have thought possible before, and how we are called to bring our hearts and spirits and hands to the work of racial justice.
The prophetic Black queer white writer Audre Lorde wrote, "There is no such thing as a single-issue struggle because we do not live single-issue lives." Over the next 30 days, you're invited on a spiritual journey to honor what an intersectional struggle for racial justice looks like and explore how you can be part of it.
So whether you don't quite know where to start for this movement for racial justice, or you've been organizing in your congregation, in your community for decades, we hope you'll find food for the journey. You'll meet people and organizations doing amazing racial justice work at the intersections of different identities. Not One More, Black and Pink, the North Carolina NAACP, and the Ohio Student Association.
As a queer person, as the daughter of an immigrant, I feel called to be part of this journey.
And for me, growing up biracial meant that I often had to choose. Was I this? Was I that? Whose side was I on? But being a UU taught me that each of us deserves to be a whole person, that the world isn't just black and white, and that we can all strive to be on the side of love. That's why I'm loving this year's theme of racial justice as the heart of a woven fabric of identity and community.
This is our work to do because as Unitarian Universalists, we value people in their wholeness. We know that real climate justice, gender justice, economic justice, LGBTQ justice requires real racial justice. None of us are free until we are all free. My liberation is bound up in your liberation.
Amen. Our interdependence means we give gratitude for all the work that has brought us here, and we cultivate wonder and curiosity and appreciation as we courageously face the racism that lives in our communities and our congregations. Come on this spiritual journey, explore how your identities call you to issues, and recommit facing with courage the heart of this work, racial justice.